wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, oh, it's the morning. Oh.
So how did you start your morning this morning? Did you do what I said yesterday? Welcome to another episode of the Up No Excuse podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. I got a good one for you today. No Excuse podcast from the car this time because it's early morning. I'm on my way to an early opportunity. So yeah. But you know, if you've been here with me before, you know how we do this. We're gonna breathe deep before, and then we're gonna talk about what's going on. So I'm in the car, so I gotta be a bit safer than my stationary post. But if you're in the car as well, listen, keep your eyes on the road. It's morning time, you know, people are driving crazy, so just keep your eyes on the road. But we're gonna focus for a second. And if you're at home or if you're a stationary place, feel free to close your eyes and recenter, turn your music off and relax. So here we go. We're gonna breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. We're gonna breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. All right. So yeah, I'm doing another podcast from the car, and as you can tell, I got my mic this time, so hopefully the audio is a bit cleaner than it was last time. It's a bit of a stormy day, so we'll just see. But yeah, how did you start your morning? Think about it for a second. You know, yesterday I spoke about how it's important that we connect with ourselves a little bit more, and a lot of times well, that's not what I talked about, but I talked about taking the initiative to, when you first wake up, to put your feet on the floor. But if you're a person like me, when you first wake up, if you don't put your feet on the floor, you take the time out to breathe and recenter, refocus yourself, and prepare for your day. So how did you start your morning? Did you grab your phone and instantly connect to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all of that? Or did you wake up and you express your gratitude for being able to wake up this morning? So you breathe for a few, and you think about it, and you're thinking about how today is about to go. Or you don't even think about that first, because that's not usually what I do. But you're thinking about the fact that you're alive, and you're grateful, and you're manifesting, you're taking the time to manifest some of your thoughts. And if you didn't do that today, I encourage you, start. You'll feel much better about it. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is the choice to be the bigger person. All right, so I was sent something yesterday about breaking generational curses within our families, and generational curses could be anything from the stigma that you absolutely have to have a 9-to-5 to survive, or you have to have a significant other in order to be fulfilled, or you have to, you know, you have to, or you don't have to. At the end of the day, there is no right or wrong way to live your life. There's either choosing good or you choosing bad. Most of the things we do in life only come with two choices, two paths. Most of the decisions that we have to make leads to one thing or the other, and so forth, like a family tree. So the conversation was the relationships between family members and choosing to be the bigger person, in the sense of, just because the previous relationship with the kinfolk wasn't good doesn't mean that you need to continue to push other kinfolk away, or you need to push that individual away. Sometimes you need to be the one to call. You need to be the one to set up the date. You need to be the one to set up the shopping. You need to be the one to pull up on them and say, what's up? Sometimes it's your attitude that need to change. Because what happens is when we get into the habit of blaming others for the reason why we don't do something, it's usually because our attitude isn't up to par. You know what I'm saying? It's always like we're the ones that's got to be right, or we're the ones that's choosing not to see the other person's perspective. We talked about perspective a long time ago. What we have to do is get in the habit of understanding why we are the way we are, and we can attempt to try to understand why other people are the way they are, or you just accept people for who they are, because you'll never truly understand. One of my favorite artists, Dwele, said that in one of his songs. He said he understands that as a man, he would never understand you. So at the end of the day, we have to come to the realization that at the end of the day, we're not going to understand other people the way we think we want to. And I'm guilty of it. I've caught myself being judgmental, and we got to get out of the habit of that. Number one, mental energy is finite. So when we're spending our time thinking about why other people are the way they are, we are wasting our own time, our own energy, our own mental energy on how we could be better. So let's work on less judgment of yourself. Let's work on actionable steps when you first wake up in the morning, because how you wake up in the morning sets your tone. Let's work on the attitudes we have towards people when we feel people are doing them wrong. People are doing you wrong. All right. At the end of the day, life is about growth, and sometimes to be positioned in a better situation, you have to let go of things that don't assist in your position. All right. I don't have all the answers. These are just my thoughts. I just reflected on the conversation that was yesterday, but I also wanted to reiterate the challenge. Wake up differently. Put your feet on the floor. Let's get it going. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I'm on my way. Like I said, I'm on my way to an opportunity. So this is another car episode. And I'm getting ready to head out of town. So you may be getting a few more of these. But nonetheless, leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow. Let somebody know. Let me know how your day is going. Let's have dialogue. I would love to. If there's something that you're thinking about and you want to see what my perspective is, I'd love to talk about it. Just hit me in the DMs or comments, and we'll make it happen. All right, y'all. Remember, health is wealth. Make sure you're eating better. Make sure you're getting some cardio in or some type of strength so you can maintain your physical. It ain't about having all the abs in the world and muscles and all of that. It's about working off yesterday's stress, working on preparing for today's stress, if any. And stress doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's literally could just be just time. So anyway, have a great day. We'll talk soon, y'all.
Feeling good right now. I know it. Where my joy come from? It's the morning.